Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a quick video on the brush guard and the actual brand, the brush guard, which is this here, and this is actually a sample. And I wanted to do, not really a review, I really wanted to compare it to what I currently use as first off, if you're not familiar with the brush guard, basically they're these mesh, I don't even know what these things are made out of. You know, they're made out of plastic. This is just a sample. I have 3 different sizes here. And what it does is you place it on your brushes when you wash them. Can fit various sizes, and this is what it looks like. I don't know if you're able to see it, but it's got these little like grid, almost like a basket type pattern. I really don't know how else to describe it. And this is a smaller one, like for the smaller brushes, like but yeah, you know, if you notice, if I squeeze it together, I mean, it can fit various sizes. And then this is the medium size. I don't know how many other sizes they have. What these do is they protect, as your brushes are drying after you wash them, they protect the brush and pretty much help keep the shape of the brush. And you know, after I wash it, I probably use one like this size. You just squeeze that from the end of the brush and then over the shape or over the bristles, and then that's how you would store it. And you can probably, you know, lay them flat, or I tend to just set them on an angle so that when they're drying, the water doesn't seep back into the ferrule or the metal part that holds the bristles or the hairs. So that's how that works. Now, what I really wanted to show you, I mean, it works great. I really like it. You can find these, by the way, I've seen them at Walmart. I think a pack will probably cost you like $5, but I don't know if it's just 3 or how many will actually come in the pack. So if I can find a link, or you know, the exact price, and I'll put it in the description box. But I really do like them, and I haven't actually purchased any of the actual, you know, brush guard. I actually got this in a subscription box, and I believe it was either in the Ipsy or Birchbox, one of those monthly subscription boxes. But anyhow, I ended up buying somewhat of a dupe. The material is similar, and this is how it came, in like a long, you know, strip, and this is how long it is. I can't remember how many how much I got, but this looks about probably more than 24 inches. So the weaving of it, or the shape of it, is pretty similar to the brush guard. However, the brush guard is a lot firmer. So if you can see, this one doesn't have that much give to it, where this is very flexible. But what I do is I cut them, you know, in various sizes, and I try to cut it, you know, somehow, you know, about this size or whatever size I want. I don't measure it, I just kind of eyeball it. And I cut a whole bunch of these, and I actually used them on some of these brushes. I use them on my brushes when I wash them. I have a whole bunch already. But this is what they look like when I put these guards on them. I bought that on eBay. So for this whole strip, when I bought it, I think it was like $1. I know it was not $2. And I bought that probably like a couple years ago when I first heard about it. And I can't remember where I heard about it, but I know I heard about it on YouTube as well. And I went on eBay and bought them. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't go back in history on my eBay purchases to figure out who I bought it from, so that I can, you know, let you guys who I bought it from and how much I paid for exactly. But I know I didn't pay $2 for it. It was under $2 because I think I bought like 5 of them. And it was very, very inexpensive. However, I did go on YouTube recently trying to find them, and I couldn't find any. I think the cheapest one I found was like $4. Some of them were already pre-cut. And I think I actually did find one that was in a roll like the one I bought, but it wasn't quite as cheap. But I think the cheapest one I found was either $4 or $3, which I think it would still be a cheaper alternative to the brush guard, only because you can cut those and probably get like 10 or more pieces out of it, depending on how long you know, the roll is. So I will try to find a few different links from eBay, and I will post them down below so you guys can check them out if you want to try it out. But I mean, like I said, they work, you know, pretty decent. I've been using these for a couple years. These brushes are already dry, but I just wanted to show you guys how I keep them. And you can actually just store them this way in your drawer or however you store your brushes, or you can remove these guards and then reuse them after your brushes are dry. So I'll show you here. Basically, you want to remove the guard this way. You don't want to go against the bristles because that's going to pull the hairs this way. So you want to pull this way and not against it. And then when you're going to put them on, you know, you want to put them from this end, obviously. It would be easier. And then you would just kind of slide them over the bristles. So, so this is what it looks like after I've cut them. These are, you know, about the size that I cut all of them. The only thing with these is that they kind of stay stretched out a little bit. So depending on the brush that you use it on, or the size of the brush, you may have to continue using it on that type of, or that size barrel of brush, because if you were to take this one that's already a little stretched out and put it on a smaller brush, it's not going to fit as snugly as, you know, one like this one, for instance. So you see how it kind of keeps the brush nice and tapered. The hairs are not kind of like splattered everywhere. Helps keep the shape. You know, it probably when it's drying, it protects it from dust. And even if you want to keep your brushes in a, you know, like in a cup if you don't want any, you know, dust to get on them. And then the thing about it is that because it's like a mesh type material, it does not take longer to dry because the air is still kind of circulating through it, so it's not gonna, you know, make the drying process any longer than it would if you didn't have the guards on it. So you know, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share that with you guys so that in case you wanted to buy an alternative to these brush guards, try these out. Maybe you want to try these out first before you went and bought. For me, that was enough. I didn't find like that I needed to go out and buy the actual brush guards. So I hope you guys find this helpful. Like I said, I'll leave some links down below in case you're interested in buying these on eBay. You might even be able to find them on Amazon, but eBay is where I bought them. I'll leave that below. And if you guys find this helpful, please thumbs up this video and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.